Hi friends, welcome to this body awareness restorative flow. In this session, we're just gonna go through gentle movements to allow ourselves to feel our bodies and notice where our bodies are in space. So this idea of proprioception. This is all levels, good for anyone. I do invite you to have a couple of blankets or a bolster nearby as we'll end in a restorative shape. But when you're ready, we'll just start with a little bit of mindful breathing on our backs. So making your way to lie down. We'll find a constructive rest position, so bring the soles of the feet to the mat a little wider than your hips and then allow the knees to fall in. You can bring your hands to your belly as we just take a moment to ground and notice. So gently begin to feel the breath moving through the body. Notice your inhalation and your exhalation. Just starting with some simple awareness as you allow yourself to arrive fully. Maybe just notice where you feel the breath moving in the body. So maybe the rise and fall of your belly. Feel the breath moving out and in. Maybe you feel the expansion in your chest, sides, and back body. Thinking of the breath as this three-dimensional shape. And I want you to hold on to it as we move throughout today's practice. Thinking about breathing in more of God's presence. And as you breathe out, allowing room for stillness to form. And this idea of simply being. And taking a deep breath here, breathing in through your nose. Slowly release it out of your mouth. You can open the eyes if they're closed and setting up for bridge pose. So heel-toeing the feet in so that they're about hip distance apart. Reach down, see if you can lightly graze the back of your ankles or heels with your fingertips. And we're going to start with some gentle pelvic tilts. So not lifting the hips off of the mat, just thinking about lifting and lowering the lower back. So as you inhale, think about tilting your pelvis forward. The low back lifts off of the mat. And as you exhale, pull the belly in, round, press your lower back down. So inhaling, lifting up, finding space there. And then exhale, tilt it back. So kind of thinking of your pelvis like a bowl. So pouring it forward and then tilting it back. And just take a couple of rounds with your breath here. Just a little bit of core engagement and activation. And then take a breath in, tilt the pelvis forward, and as you exhale, tilt the pelvis back, and then begin to peel the hips off of the mat, lifting up to your bridge pose. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower all the way back down, pressing the lower back to the mat, and then tilting the pelvis forward. Continue with the breath here, so exhaling, tilting back. Inhale, peel the hips off of the mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tilt forward. Exhale back. Inhale, peeling the hips up. And lower back down. So creating this wave-like motion with your hips. Continue moving at the pace of your own breath. Maybe allowing the breath to be a little more fluid. Let's take one more lift wherever you are. Take one breath in. Let it go out of your mouth. And then hug your knees into your chest. So give yourself a squeeze here. You can gently rock side to side. A little relief for the low back. And then rock over to one side and press your way up. We're coming into tabletop position. So coming to hands and knees, hands right underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, spread the fingers nice and wide. Find a couple of rounds of traditional cat and cow. So inhale, pull the chest forward. Exhale to round, press the ground away. Moving at the pace of your own breath. And then once you've found one more round here, find a neutral spine. From here, extending the right toes behind you, toes tucked under at the back of the mat. You can find some gentle rocking, maybe linger to find a stretch for the hamstring and calf. Just for a breath or two. Before lifting the toes away from the mat, point through the toes here. So just noticing that leg, we're gonna find little small circles. So drawing like a circle with the toe in one direction, just noticing and observing your leg in space. Keeping the core engaged, pull the belly button in towards the spine. Change directions. So try to keep that circle small here. Gaze down towards the mat. Take another breath here. Extend the foot behind and then place the foot on the outside of the left ankle. Look over, take a peek at that hip. From here, slowly begin to rock back, pressing into the hands. And then lift, toe back to forward. Press the toe down, press back. Lift back through center. One more time, place the foot down, rock back. And then return to center, tabletop cat and cow. Opening through the chest and rounding through the spine. Maybe finding a little engagement for that left glute. We'll take it on the other side. So extend the left toes out behind you. Again, you can find some gentle rocking back and forth. Again, noticing sensations in the leg. Notice the stretch. Before lifting the toes away from the mat, pointing through the toes here and find those little circles. So just noticing the leg and space. Keep the core engaged, drawing the belly button towards the spine. Feel free to switch directions here. And then placing the toe on the outside of the right ankle, look back. Slowly begin to press back into the hands as you rock back just a little and lift back. Toes float away from the mat. Square through the hips. We touch the toes down. Look back, rock back. Lift the toes. One more time, press it back. Rock back. And then return to your tabletop position. One round of cat and cow, open through the chest. And round. From here, child's pose. So sink the hips back towards the heels, melting the chest and belly down. Take a few grounding breaths. When you're ready, slowly press up to downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under, lift the hips. Find some movement here, so pedal through the legs. Maybe you rise high onto the toes before sending the heels down. Take one deep breath in through the nose. Release it out of your mouth. And then slowly begin to walk your feet to your hands. And then rise one vertebrae at a time all the way up to stand. Take a big shoulder roll at the top. From here, find a wide stance. So Toes are going to be pointing out, heels in. We're going to find some grounding breath in our horse pose. So bending down deeply through the knees, bring the arms out to the side. So wide chest here, breathe in. And as you exhale, bring the hands in and rise to stand. So inhale, open. Exhale to rise. And I want you to go at your own pace here. So whatever feels good with your breath, inhale to open. Exhale to rise. Just finding that movement in your body awareness of your arms and legs in space, connection with the breath. Find 5 more rounds here. Last one, gently rise to stand. Bring your hands to your hips, turn the heels so that they're neutral. We'll take a breath in and exhale, forward fold. You can release the hands down to the mat and just allow the upper body to be heavy. Maybe walk the hands behind you. You can shake the head yes and no. Just breathe. We'll take another breath here. Before gently bringing the hands under your nose, you can walk them to the top of your mat, stepping back to child's pose. Again, keeping that connection to your breath. And walking the hands over to the right side. Maybe the left hand comes on top. Deep breath into the side body. Returning to center and take it to the other side. Maybe the right hand goes on top. Breathe into the right side body. And return to center where you'll press your way up, and we're laying in our final resting pose of a supported fish pose. So here is a nice place to have your blankets. You could also just lie flat on your back if you like. But if you have blankets or towels, you can stack them here down the length of your mat. If you have a bolster, even better, you can get a little more comfortable and take that to lying down the length of your mat. You're just going to recline back over it. So taking a moment to recline back, getting comfortable wherever you have landed. Allowing the hands to come out to your side. So option to keep the knees bent, or you can extend them, or you can bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to fall out. I think I'm going to take this reclined butterfly today. Wherever you are, just landing in a place that feels comfortable and just returning to your breath. Noticing what's different than when we started. Just having this few moments of mindful breathing, mindful connection with our breath and our body, noticing our bodies and what we're experiencing. Maybe take a moment to return to that 3 deep breaths. So noticing the rise and fall of the belly, the chest, feeling the breath in the sides, and feeling the breath in the back body. And finding movement and breath awareness is the perfect place to get out of our heads and get into our bodies and into the present moment, which allows us to create space for stillness, to just be, to pause in God's presence and notice what He's speaking to us in the stillness. So I invite you to just take a few moments here to do that. Just be aware and listen to His voice now. And slowly start to bring awareness back to your breath. You can bring the hands to the outside of the knees if you are in that butterfly position and pull them back towards one another. You can rock the legs side to side. Introducing whatever movement feels good, maybe full body stretch. And slowly pressing your way back up to a comfortable seat. And we'll close our practice with one cleansing breath. So inhaling, both hands reach high. Exhale, press your palms together and down to your heart center. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. I hope you feel a little more aware in your body and had a deep connection with God. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in our next session.